Hey guys, hey y'all. Okay guys, so I'm outside. It's nighttime. I'm trying to do this video as hard as I can, guys. Alright, so this video is going to be about 7 signs that you are an empath. Okay guys, but before I start, this is my hair. My hair came out great today. I am home now, so I'm not really worrying about it. And you know, the curls fell a little bit, but it came out great today when I needed it to. What else? The weather is cloudy. It's night right now, but it's cloudy and you're not gonna believe this, but on my last video I just stated that it was supposed to be a tropical storm, and now guys, today I see that it is supposed to be another one. Okay, so that was like 4 days ago, guys. I just wish they would go away. Oh my gosh. My leg is like killing me, guys. Alright, so on with the video. And yes, it's night. So yes, I'm going to be looking around, guys. Yes, I am. For my safety. But if it was day, I'd be doing the same thing. But I guess you guys are always like, why is she always doing videos in the night if she is looking around and stuff? Well, it's because I had a hectic day, guys. And guys, let me tell you, I'm going to have to stop having these hectic days, okay? I am going to really have to start improving more. You know what I mean? I am already soul searching, but it's hectic, guys. And I will do another video. Probably after I do this one, I will do a video more about some soul searching stuff because you know I'm soul searching. So like I said, I gotta stop having these real hectic days, guys. All right, but on with the video. 7 signs of an empath. Number 1, you can't really watch soaps or dramas on TV without feeling very emotional about what's happening in the storyline. So basically, guys, every time you try to watch TV, if you're an empath, you're crying with the people. And I don't mean like crying like normal people, because normal people, they cry sometimes when you tell them a story or something like that. But an empath, guys, an empath is gonna cry and feel is as deeply as you feel, if not worser, you know, until it feels as if it's them. You know what I mean? All right. And so every time, like for myself, every time and if I didn't already say it, I'm an empath. That's why I'm doing this video. And an empath are just basically people that is very sensitive towards emotions. Their emotions run higher than regular people. They cry, they're sad, whatever emotion you come around them with, a lot of times they pick it up. Okay. So as watching TV or something, a lot of times I know I'm always crying. Happy, sad, whatever. There's some kind of emotion. When they're happy, I'm happy. When they're sad, I'm sad. When something happens, even though sometimes things on television aren't real, even though I do like watching a lot of reality stuff, but even for the things that isn't real, when you are an empath, whatever happens, you take it like that was real life, you know. So you know that it wasn't like a cartoon, you know, it wasn't real, but you're crying, and somebody probably would have to calm you down and tell you it's not real. Why are you crying like that? You're taking it like it's serious or something, but you can't help it because you're an empath. So you pick up emotions. All right, number 2, feeling a little overwhelmed, guys, in large crowds. I have problems with things like that. Now, I have anxiety, and I'm an ambivert. And so I already have problems and stuff like that, like with really huge crowds. I never liked being in a huge crowd, and also because of safety reasons. I didn't like being in huge crowds. So to top that off, I am also an empath. So being in a huge crowd of people, there's a lot of emotions running there. So you can feel it, because empath also picks up vibes off of other people, and they can tell you how other people feel a lot of times without the people telling you. Like, for example, if you're around somebody, you just feel like you automatically can feel their emotions. If they're sad, it's like you can feel it. You know, like you pay attention to it. And I like to observe people. So I always felt like being an empath also had something to do with observing people also. Probably because you observe them so much until they absorb their feelings and stuff on you, which is probably why people are empaths. But I mean, that's what I'm saying, but I'm not saying that's the real reason why a person is very empathetic. For me, guys, I'm very empathetic. Okay, that's a capital very. All letters capital. I'm very empathetic. Okay, so you cannot crowds get next to you because there's a lot of people talking, a lot of people having emotions, a lot of people doing things, and whatever you draw your attention to, it is going to overwhelm you because it's like Joey has this feeling and Tasha has this feeling, and then Kirk has this feeling, and I'm just like have to deal with my own feelings, you know, so it kind of drowns you. All right, number 3, feeling other people's physical ailments. Yes, that happens to me also. Have you ever been around a person or people, no one in particular, but they're like, and I had a headache last night, and you know, and then all of a sudden you feel a headache coming. I had my stomach hurts, and then all of a sudden you feel a stomach ache. Stuff like that, guys. I feel that that doesn't happen to me all the time, but that happens to me quite a bit. A lot of times when people come around me and they start saying that things hurt them or something like that, I can, not all the time, but sometimes I start to notice, you know what? I have a stomach ache also, you know. And half of the time, the people, they think you're playing and stuff like that, and they don't believe you guys, but it's true. Trust me, it's true. All right, so what else? Number 4, you can tell immediately if someone is trustworthy or not. All right, guys. So yes, you can tell if somebody is trustworthy or not. I know for myself, I can always tell when I'm talking to somebody. I give eye contact, like I'm like, you know, but I pay attention to body movements, the things that people tell me, stuff that they're saying, you know, and I don't know. I always felt like I was very intelligent when it comes down to people, guys, which is why I'm also empath, because it's like, I don't know. I know people, you know, and it's like, it's not hard for me to read a person. So just because sometimes when they're telling me stuff, I probably won't just call it out immediately and say, you're lying, you're this, you're that. No, I mean, it's, I don't know why. It's just like, I'm very easy to read a person. I don't know why. Even if I act like it, even if I say it or whatever else, it's just, I can read people. I cannot tell you every single thing that a person does. I can't tell you all the time why a person chooses to do what they do. I am not, you know, I can't tell you stuff about people's life, things like that. So don't get it twisted. Don't get it mixed up. I just can read people. And there have been other people that also told me that, you know, when it comes down to people, they're very intelligent. They can tell stuff. I guess it works like I said, for a person that, if you're really into people, and you know, I've always been interested in the person's mind. Like, I like to know what people are thinking. I like to know what they're feeling, stuff like that, you know. And maybe that, as I said, maybe that has something to do with it. I'm not sure, but I just know, like, I can tell stuff about people. All right. It's just like, guys, another example is if I meet somebody, right off the back, I can tell you if there's going to be another conversation, or are they going to be incorporated in my life. From one conversation, I kind of can tell, guys, because when people talk to me, a lot of times it's either that I get a good vibe or I get a bad vibe, and all the time just because I get a bad vibe about a person doesn't mean that, oh, you know, they're a bad person, like doing bad stuff or something like that. I mean, it's just like we may not mix. That doesn't mean that they're a bad person. I may not mix with them. My personality probably won't go well with them, and theirs probably won't match mine. Alright guys, I'm sorry, but you know, my leg is going to sleep as always, so I have to keep moving around sometimes. Alright, so on with the video. Number 5, feeling compelled to take care of others. Yes, I am like that. Also, guys, let's see. So you feel like for example, I have anxiety, and sometimes I have depression. And if somebody else comes along with anxiety, I don't know why, I feel like I have to rescue them. It's like, even though I know I have mines, and I know mines is bad sometimes, but if somebody comes along and they're like, I have really bad anxiety, you know, and I feel like this and I feel like that, I just feel like, forget mines for a while, even though I know I'm not supposed to feel like this, but I'm like, forget mines for a while, let's focus on yours. And I try to help the person and like save the person in the area of what is wrong, you know. And it's like mines go away a little bit when someone else comes around me with that same problem. All right, I'm not saying it happens like that all the time, guys, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna have to try to stretch my leg out here. Okay. What else? Feeling compelled to take care of others. Number 6. We're on number 6. You seem to have, empaths seem to have energy that draws people to open up to you. I don't know what it is, guys. Well, I know, you know, because I know myself. But even if I tell people, it's not like they're going to agree and say, yeah, you're right. Okay, but as me knowing myself, I know I'm a good person. I know I'm a good-hearted person. I don't do bad things. I don't treat people bad. And when I go out in the street and do stuff, I am telling you, people, I don't know how it happens, but sometimes people end up telling me their whole life story. Like, it's always been happening like that. And you know, I didn't ever really pay attention to it, but a couple of years ago I started to pay attention to it because a lot of people like to do me like that. I don't know why. All right, so or maybe they can see through me, I don't know. And I am thankful for people like that, to tell you the truth, you know, because I think if you think somebody is a bad person or something, you know, are you getting bad vibes? I don't think you would be just freely just to walk up and just tell another person about your problems. It's a reason why people just, they meet you and they talk to you and you have no knowing about these people. Like, some of these people do not even know me. And then all of a sudden they speak, and then I speak, and then later they'll be like, yeah, because, you know, before you know it, you don't even know how it got there, but you just know they're like, well, I was going through this, and then this changed about me, and then this happened, and then my mother, and then my grandma said, you know, and I'm just sitting there like, and like I said, I paid attention to it until I found out that that's an empath-like quality, you know. I don't know whether people can feel the fact that it's something about you or something. And the thing that would be about me is that, as I said, you know, I want to be a speaker. I want to help people. I want to talk to people about their problems. I just want to make people feel better, guys. You know, if you can understand what I'm saying, like, it's hard in the world. You barely have people that encourage you. You barely have people that will tell you stuff like, show you affection and tell you stuff like, I love you. You can do this. You're great at this. You will succeed. Things like that. It's hard in the world. Some people probably go in their life and never get a good compliment. And you know, I think about stuff like that sometimes, and I'm always like, I can't save the world, okay? I can't save the world, but if I could, I promise you I would save every single person in the world that goes through stuff like that. that doesn't have a motivator, that doesn't have a person in life to say, I love you, you're doing a good job, you know, at a task, regardless to what position they have in life. Everybody needs somebody to encourage them or say something good about themselves. And even though you can encourage yourself, it's still something about somebody coming along to encourage you. Now, everybody doesn't have that. And if you don't, you know, a lot of us don't. So if you don't, don't worry about it. You know, you can encourage yourself. Trust me, you can encourage yourself. But, you know, that's my reason also for making videos, to make people feel good about themselves, to recognize when you're not getting treated right, to recognize all kind of stuff, all kind of bad things, to better yourself, empower you, you know. Alright guys, I got totally off topic because that one threw me off a little bit, because I am mostly sensitive about that subject. Like I said, I just want to encourage people, make a difference. It maybe, you know, things can get around and different people can see the videos and stuff like that and maybe feel something special, or you never know who, when you say something, you never know who you may reach. So anyways, number 7, you feel you have a power to heal without speaking about it. Sorry guys, but something is wrong with my throat. I think I'm getting sick, but please pray that I'm not, because every year around this time something happens to my throat and I end up going to the hospital. Okay, so it seems like it's starting again guys, but hopefully not. All right. So as I said, number 7. All right. You feel that you have the power to heal without speaking about it. Yes, you always feel like inside you can pray for somebody, you can help someone. If you feel like you're a deep person that really cares about people, no matter how cruel people are and no matter how rude people are in the world, you still care about people. You know, it's not many people out there that still care about people. Because some people, they do not care what happens to you. They want bad stuff to happen. They laugh at it. They want you to feel embarrassed. They want you to feel all kinds of ways. So some people feel like they are healers, such as naturally they come along and they have such good vibes about themselves, and they try to spill the good vibes on you and make you better. And I'm not saying that it doesn't work guys, but sometimes it actually does work. So I know it's true. Have you like ever, someone that you cared about before was like, I'm sick? Not saying that you can heal the sick guys, okay? Because we're not God, okay? So somebody says, I'm sick, this is wrong with me, like maybe a simple headache. And you come along and you probably put your hand on their head and wish them good luck, you know, or something like that. Send them good vibes. And sometimes they come to you and they're like, I feel a little better when you ask, or something like that. All right, so that's about being a healer. I don't want to talk about that too much because I want to study that a little bit more. All right, so that's it guys. I'm gonna come back with another video if my throat doesn't mess up, and talk about something else guys. And I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you guys learned something from this video. I know I got off topic a little bit, but it's okay. All right guys, take care.